So the bell work for April 16th. We're going to add, which means we need common denominators. And if you see the denominators we have y and m. So our common denominator is y times m. This is what we do when we have letters. So first we say x over y, and we'll do what we have to do, times m on the bottom times m on the top. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. B has a 1 on the bottom, so it gets both m and y, and so therefore so does B. And then plus CD over m, and it requires that I multiply by y on top and bottom. Okay, so this is going to be xm minus, well, I should have put that, let's put that in alphabetical order. It just makes more sense if I have to collect terms. I'm going to say mx minus b my plus c times y and d times y, because that's distribution over addition. Multiplication is distributable over addition and subtraction. And then my common denominator, my. And somebody's going to say, well, can't you cancel the my? And my answer is absolutely not, unless you could do it in every single term, and it's not in every single term. So I can't. So that's my answer. Now let's see, 3 times a number is decreased. 3 times a number is decreased by 5. And this difference is doubled. And then you go ahead and tell me the result is. So expand using the distributive property. We're going to say x times x is x squared. And y to the 1 minus 1. And y to the 1 is y to the 0, so that goes away. And minus, then you go ahead and finish. And, let's see, all variables would be in the numerator. I would move this up here. Oops, sorry. Let's try that again. I would move this up, but really it's just 1, so would it be a negative? No, it wouldn't. Let's just... We'd move it up, and normally when we move it up, we change the sign to a negative, but there's no such thing as a negative 0, right? Okay, so you do the second part. And now solve for k. Okay, well, inside the brackets, we should do that first. We're going to distribute this negative 2 over both of these things, and we'll have 2k plus 6 and minus 3 inside these brackets is equal to, I have, this is a negative that's going to survive being negative because it's to the 3rd power. And please notice, please notice that this is inside the parentheses, so I'm cubing the negative this time. Over here, I am not squaring the negative because the negative is not in parentheses. Okay, but for this one it is. So it does get cubed, but it survives the cube because an odd number. Odd numbers let the negative stay alive, so it's going to be negative 8. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And then negative, not being squared, 9. Okay, if it was like this, then it'd be positive 9, but it's not. Oops. All right, so what do? Let's see, we say negative times a negative and negative times a negative. So this is going to give us positive 24 and positive 24k and minus 9, and that's equal to this other side where I say negative 2 times, and make sure it's negative 2 times 2k, and negative 2 times, well, we should put this together first, shouldn't we? We better put that together, and then we'll multiply it by negative 2. You go ahead and finish that up.